So good scaling lineup coming up from IG. Now you have Morph on the mid lane. This could be a bit tricky. Going into Puck, you get closer to Vanning Rift, you get silenced, you get blown up.
Yeah, you've got to be really careful, especially against someone like Abed on the Puck. He's going to be looking out for any window of opportunity if you do get yourself a little too low on the HP. We'll see how much and how well Emo can play to this matchup.
This is something that you can do whenever you have like the self-sustainable off-laners like Enigma, Timbersaw. You can put him on the safe lane and play aggressive tri-lane. Body blocks from Crit on the bottom.
Try and get this wave to meet underneath the tower. Fly trying to hold back that off EGs. Willinties managed to keep it still out of the tower range. We'll see if they sort of keep it with these setups then, now that they see what EG is going to be presenting them with. So you would imagine what overall this is going to be EG very happy with these lanes. You know, Timbersaw against the Mars.
They have one of the strongest combination of the heroes together. You have Acid Spray, AoE, Silence, you have Tag Team, which is the best pretty much ability in the tri-lane. Yeah, you can see why. Fly will drop.
Kaka as well, he's going to take quite a bit of a punch. Ollie will come in with the TP. Kaka still standing in the Acid Spray. He's got to be careful. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Acid Spray Tag Team. Good luck laning into that, especially as a melee carry like the Bloodseeker.
Like if they keep this tri-lane, I also want to see Fly getting Voodoo Restoration. You get like an extra value because you have 3 heroes. You still have enough damage. Like with the shards, keep them inside the Acid Spray. The Tag Team damage is just... It's the best ability in the tri-lane, no doubt about it.
It's an excellent mix of magical and physical this early in the game. Very hard to really itemize against. You're just going to lose so much of your life.
Yeah, just get tanky, lol. A lot of pressure on the Alk.
Crit, no turn. I mean, again, just look at this damage onto Kaka. Kaka's trying to run, snowballs up, he can't get away. Fly, going on to Crit and return, but the Voodoo Restoration from Fly is keeping Crit fine. Only will turn with another nuke, it's not enough. Crit, he's more than fine, and RTZ's able to step out of the blood run.
Like your dream.
Seems to be already just a tri-lane that EG very comfortable with.
IG should block the big camp. Like the side pull should not be available. They push the lane with the Acid Spray, then they pull it back, deny most of the CS. EG is just playing the bottom lane so well.
See if IG can do anything to break it up. In the mid lane, pretty much even CS at the moment. Emo playing low on the HP, but keeping smart around the thresholds of his HP and making sure that Abed isn't able to find an opportunity to burst him.
Top lane is pretty safe for ISS. He should not die in this matchup. If someone's gonna get the kill, it's gonna be him. He already bought Orb of Venom to start putting some more pressure. Mars also has Orb of Venom, but that's not gonna get any value against the Timbersaw anyway.
So it's pretty much going to be sitting consistently at the full HP with 2 points to the reactive. Bottom lane, despite the kills, Flyfight still been having the best time in the farm. CS, with the death and deaths around him.
Yeah, compared to Arteezy's 7 CS, it's not that much, but they've gotten 2 kills. They also
mid, Emo. Going for the dive on Abed, and he's going to get it. Very nicely done there from Emo. As he sees an opportunity to get in, and of course with Abed's build, no point yet in the phase shift. No way to sort of dodge or turn and punish that with both spells on cooldown and the mana too low.
Yeah, I don't think you even get the phase shift, because like you want to be able to burst him down, you play aggressive, but that also backfired. Rune spawning, let's see if it's gonna be top. I kind of expect it to be top. Just kidding, it's 50-50. Crit gets it. A bit of an RNG lock for EG. It could easily get out of control. Let's see what Emo is bringing. He's bringing just the boots of speed.
Top lane, even trade of farm continues. Just as much as one another out of that. JT and Ice size. On lane Crit. Trying to make moves onto Ollie, but Kaka able to stop him. By coming across while JT taking the creeps for a bit of a walk here. To be said with Ice. He's holding a lovely wave of creeps here.
Snowball.
If they can get the kill this time onto Kaka. Kaka.
Oh, he didn't get the tag team off.
I'll still get the kill though. Fly. He's trying to fight back into this, but Crypt, he's able to keep himself alive, and now they're just around Fly.
Double
Fly,
kill.
he gets himself both of the kills. EG back to just killing this bottom lane time and time again.
Fly.
Got it.
Killing his older brother. He's twice his age.
Oh boy.
Yeah, once Thanos gets to level 3, I want to see if he goes an extra point in the tag team. I like that a bit more, even though like I charge a lot of value to block off like these slow heroes like Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman after dying will be mid, reach
Look
on
at
the
this
bottom.
pass. Two of them are standing together perfectly for EG to just step up, get the bounces. Ollie's dead again.
Yeah, EG's playing the bottom lane so well, like being aggressive. Anyone who gets caught out of position is pretty much instantly dead. Also, one good thing going for them is that enemy's mid laner is Morphling. Like, they don't care too much about rotations coming up from Morphling. If that was like Queen of Pain, any kind of a spirit, you do not want to dive the tower. But since it's a Morphling, you don't really care too much.
Yeah, there's no real way at all for RG to punish the aggro tri lane any more than they're trying their best with their own defensive try.
If someone needs the TP, that's gonna need to be JT. He's very close to level 6, has enough mana for TP and arena combo, has that one extra mango.
We are seeing in the mid lane, Emo's definitely done an excellent job in the matchup. They are going to try and look to maybe make a move on him. Fly. Hitting him with the cask, but of course, little tricks to get the jump done. Zarbed has hit the 6. Got that point ready to jump into Dream Coil.
Invisibility.
Bottom lane, rotation from Puck. They want to get Fly again.
Simba's room could catch him by surprise. Dream Coil's down, has to spray onto the ground, he tries to escape. Stun will kill him off. Counterplay to come in from JT. He's got the catch onto Arbed. Phase shift in play, but as soon as he's back out, the arena wall smashes him down.
And now on the top lane, they will put the pressure on the top. This might be like the tower on the top. I don't think anyone can TP top and just defend it. Bloodseeker, unfortunately, level 5. Kaka hiding in the trees. Ice, level 7, 3 points in reactive armor. It's just too hard. If Kaka shows, he's straight up dead.
I mean, when you sort of look at the overall lineup of IG, you know, how hard is it going to be for them to kill Ice at all points of the game?
Need Rupture on him and the Blood Rights to be able to control him. Has mana boots. Yeah, Kaka, he needs to run away.
Ice more than ready to just bully back the two of them. Space to be made for the tower to be taken, pre-8 minutes. You should keep the pressure on.
Arteezy realizes I can't lane bottom anymore. My team is not backing me up, so I'm just gonna go to jungle, farm that Battle Fury. Because they were fighting constantly, there are no stacks whatsoever, so that's kind of a downside of an aggressive tri lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Emo treads soon to be done. We'll see what way he feels that he needs to go this game. If he can afford to go for sort of an E-Blade rush, or he is going to have to pick up that man first on the way.
There's only one silence, so he can afford to get a bit more aggressive, more greedy build. Like E-Blade is completely fine.
Fly. He's going to need a fair bit of recovery time. There's 3 deaths in the safe lane. EG, they're hunting for him. He's not going to get much of the recovery time at all. As EG step up into the triangle, it's another death on the Bloodseeker. I mean, EG making this start very, very tough for the Bloodseeker. 0-4-1 now because of EG's consistent moves to hunt him down.
Fly very good at respawning in this game. 4 deaths already 9 minutes in. Like, he needs some time. Like, they need to... The problem is, like, Morphling, he can potentially buy time, you know, if he plays aggressive, if it attributes shift, but they're not playing around him.
The IG having the catch on to Fly. As they themselves make moves over the half of EG's map. They're looking towards the mid as well. As Emo keeps the pressure up.
Tower is under attack.
Crit and Arteezy though, still able to draw the creep wave away from the tower. Emo's only going to want to stick around and tank so much of this. Does have Arena if EG choose to take this fight around the mid.
JT has 2 items queued up, both Eul Scepter and the Blink. Fine with both, you know. It's a good setup. You have way of dispelling things, buying time with the Eul Scepter. So you're gonna get caught. Good shard block. Oh, with the snowball dodge.
Able to dodge the spear. Does mean Fly ends up taking the spear to the face instead. Fly will go down. Crit and Abed not quite able to find a way of getting back in on the action.
So I've seen different builds on Tusk. Like Corp of Corrosion is fine. You can blow up the supports easily. Falcon Blade is extremely good because you have that mana regen, you have damage, a bit of tankiness. I've seen Crit, like he prioritizes that drum. Like drum is a good item, a bit more costly, but it gives you that extra attack speed, extra movement speed in the team fights. Like for some reason, it has 8 charges.
That's a lot of charges. A lot of moves to be made with that buff. We'll see in terms of variations of builds, you know, pucks, we've come to see a lot of them. We're seeing Arbet this game, went for the Veil of Discord Rush.
The Dire's top tower is under attack.
Veil is also fine. A bit more burst damage for the backlines. Oracle and Shaman going into Boots of Travel. I'm fine with that. He knows that he wants to be able to split push and just scale as a hero. Like this is a magic build type of a game where he can blow people up, Dagon, Aghanim Scepter potentially later on. Battle Fury done on Alchemist on top of Phase Boots, 11 minutes in. More than fine, you know, he's staying 1k gold ahead of Morphling now with the Battle Fury. It's just gonna skyrocket.
Ollie. Easy one there for Crit and Fly. Fly progress on the Maelstrom. Javelin's done. So he needs a bit of time for that hammer. Still having to play the catch-up game mid lane. He's got the back of a Kaka. They're going to try and see if they can take down Ice Ice. If they have the damage, Rupture, Bloodbrighter down. TP's coming in, Ice Ice trying to back away up to the high ground. The arena's down though, trapping the 2 of them. JC will be able to finish off the kill on Ice Ice. Fly also in trouble. The Buddha Restoration healing him up, but not enough. Emo able to beat him down. Over towards the river, Crit rolls in, gets on top of Kaka. A fine one in return. Arbed being chased. Will be able to dodge the nuke and the Bloodbrighter, but not able to dodge the burst. It's coming out from JT.
That was nicely done. They need that Bloodseeker ulti on Timbersaw so that he is standing in place, and then they have a lot of, you know, follow-up damage. They still need to be careful as a Timbersaw. You have a hood, you're tanky, but if they bring the numbers, you can go down.
She's not quite able to do anything to keep him alive. Ice is able to make it up to the high ground. Some really nice aggressive moves from JT as he'll be rewarded with the gold to pick up the Blink Dagger, and now will be even more capable of the jumps that he's going to make onto some of the squishy EG heroes.
Fly is actually really farmed. Like compared to Ollie's Oracle, he's almost double the net worth. Casual Fluffy Hat, Wand, Cloak, which he is going to turn into Glimmer Cape, Raindrop. He's fight ready with this type of a build.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Just got a good boost of gold in the early game thanks to that tri-lane setup from EG. Of all those early kills that he was involved in. 4, 3, and 4. The action has definitely paid off.
Still Alchemist being uncontested. Like, he has not joined any fights after he went to the jungle, so all these kills were pretty much from the laning stage. Going into Blink Dagger next. He's level 11, Emo level 12. He lacks a bit of experience because he was in the tri-lane, so a lot of shared experience.
Arbed and Crit just checking on what's going on over IG's half of the jungle. Fly staying close to the rest of them. IG with the 4 mid, they have a smoke. They do want Ollie. We'll see if they want to make a move. Try and make a happen with JT's Blink. If I just got to step up, jump the walls to try and finish off this tier 1 tower. And he'll get it. Wards will do the job. Ice not quite able to time the deny.
The Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Morphling managed to, you know, stay ahead of everyone else, except of course that Alchemist, casual Yasha, now going into Ethereal Blade, which is fine. I just love E-Blade here. Against all of these heroes, he can easily burst the hero down, especially the supports.
My waters rise.
I'll take that.
Oh, they've got just a good magical burst as a whole. The team. Femo's able to lead him with the E-Blade. EG ready for a move to be made around the mid by the looks of it, as EG just staying over IG's half of the map. Keeping themselves in between IG and Arteezy at all times. So Arteezy is completely safe with the farming pattern that he's running up and down the triangle. It's IG. JT's going to look for the jump. He's in with the blink. Going to look to open up onto Ice Ice. See if they can burst him. This time he's got a bit more of a backup. EG jumping. Arteezy's over. On top of Ollie. Snowball followed. Ollie's chain stuff. No chance Ollie to get a single save off. And they'll roll him onto JT. Take out another. Ice Ice has been ruptured, but he's able to hold his ground. It's IG. They've got to run. Another concoction coming up from Arteezy. He's got the blink ready.
Blink ready.
Straight in, over towards Fly. Gets himself on top of the Bloodseeker as Fly will attempt to run. But EG, they're chasing him down. Snowballs up from Crit as they'll close the gap. He's got the shards. Well, actually, a
Penguin misses.
little off
Tower is
there.
under attack.
They went on a Timbersaw, who's the most tanky, pretty much hero on EG's side, but this time around EG was ready. Like, they were ready for this kind of rotation, and Morphling, they need to have a coil to kill the Morph, otherwise he's not dying. They also don't have a Spirit Vessel carrier in this game. Fly, full drop.
They're looking pretty dead here.
With me.
Get taken out as he tries to make the walkover. Get the ward down on the high ground.
They have one silence, one leash mechanic. Other than that, these are like stuns that Morphling doesn't really care too much about it. Like, there's no instant stun, so he can always pretty much dodge the things. And whenever he turns into Timbersaw, like this pure damage, something that Timbersaw is afraid of. One of the reasons why, like, Rubik was super popular whenever Timbersaw is picked, because you can just steal his abilities.
Definitely going to see in the next fight. Now, once Arteezy has that next item done, how much of a threat he's going to be already. Very much able to play aggressively with stuns. Not too much that IG could do to punish him, especially if the rupture's already been used on Ice.
Radiant's middle tower is Radiant's
Looking for the action, Arteezy. He's able to find him. Ken at the last moment of that concoction, able to get it out over to the Oracle.
Roshan is being pinged out, 20 seconds. They have no coil, but coil was used with the Arcane Rune, so will be up online in 30 seconds. Tag team, that's just some sick amount of damage. Fly will keep them alive with the Voodoo Restoration. EG's decision-making has been on point so far throughout this series.
Yeah, they've pretty much throughout both of the series we've seen them. EG turning up with it's sort of a start scene they're showing here at the Major at a level that, you know, we've not always seen from them on their first few games on a LAN stage at previous tournaments. This tournament, they are coming in at top form.
And Instant Smoke, they have all their abilities. Like, they don't rely on any cooldowns except like Puck Foil, so they can keep fighting all the time.
Ooh, right able to find him there as JT.
Found himself.
Oh, take that. They're over onto Ollie again. Ollie's getting found quite a lot. Ah, he's having a tough series on the Oracle. EG's just got his number complete.
Is under attack.
And Arteezy, well on the way in towards the AC. Fly, how's his progress looking after the Maelstrom? Still, it's a slow game for him. Trying to work his way towards the BKB, but of course even then, you know, a BKB Bloodseeker with a Maelstrom does not sound too scary at all for an Alchemist with as much farm as Arteezy's going to have.
He definitely does not want to, because the Bloodseeker, they want to deal with the supports, kill Oracle, kill Shadow Shaman, then deal with the rest.
Arteezy, he's ready to go. He's charging in. He's got the blink ready. Over towards Emo, wait for him to the side. Caution will still connect. JT
Zoning
popping down the
arena.
arena to try and keep Emo safe. It will work. It will allow the two of them to back off.
Every single time there is a hero showing up, Crit, he just pops the drum. Like, he wants to go in, get that extra movement speed, close the gap, get him closer to the snowball. Now, you said it, Fly, you know, he is still catching up, working towards that BKB. Kind of a tough game.
A prize.
Got it.
We did see the potential, obviously, just then from Emo with the E-Blade. Able to burst through Fly. Killing supports at this stage it's not going to be what brings IG back in. They've got to find some sort of way of dealing with Arteezy, Ice, and Abed. Something that they have struggled with massively so far this game. As Arteezy still yet to die. 307, 300 gold away from the plate mail. He's had that AC done 21 minutes in and ready for the next fight.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a
Big item. It also allows them to siege a bit better. Even though they don't have that much right-click damage anyway, most damage is magical, especially from the Morphling. I want to see Fly buying that Glimmer Cape. A lot of value coming out from the item. He will be able to take care of himself, take care of his teammates. Trent working towards the Blink Dagger. This standard stuff, you know, you want to have that Blink Dagger to be able to have a better initiation and just save people with the snowball. Top lane is also going to die. Emo with the Shadow Shaman help will bring a tier 2 tower.
Arteezy ready to step up. Back up of Abed and Fly. And that Aegis. Arteezy's ready to start poking for tier 3s. Poking for the barracks. We'll see what IG can do to push him.
Poking, that's killing tier 3 tower.
That's a bit of a, it's a vicious poke. This tier 3's going down. IG, what have they got to stop this? Gonna have to bring back Emo for the defense. Tier 3's gone. EG, they'll play it safe. You know, the other lanes are pushing in, so they know that with that pressure, they will have forced back IG. They can move out, just continue to just build this lead. 11k advantage right now for EG. And IG just showing no signs of being able to stop how fast EG's just getting further and further ahead.
With the first stages, you don't necessarily need to close out the game. You just build the advantage. Like, this Alchemist is massive. Like, he's going for a Basher / Abyssal Blade next item. Like, they're also stacking for him still, so that item's going to come out in the next 2 minutes.
I have bunting for you.
Close to level 18 as well. Yeah, I mean, minutes, boy, it feels more like seconds.
Invisibility.
With the way that Arteezy's just picking up these items, they're just flying out to him. Fly still just trying to get that BKB done. He's nearly there.
Trying his best. Sometimes, you know, you're in a tough spot, you need to recover, you're not fighting. Bloodseeker is the type of hero that, you know, wants to fight early on. Isn't that great at a farming. Maelstrom is fine, but if JT is getting a lot of farm, if Morphling's getting a lot of farm, like, someone needs to not get the farm shards. Oh, what a block.
I'm not going to quite be able to go on him, but definitely made Fly feel a bit spooked, I would imagine.
He was like, oh no,
no.
not again. Well, we're joking, but he didn't die in the last, like, 7 to 10 minutes.
He has. No, he's been able to avoid any move. Bottom lane, Arteezy. Gonna start off some action, jumping in onto Emo. Abed's able to TP over with the Dream Coil follow. Ollie's watching for the sub, but Abed jumps in with the silence. Make sure the Ollie's not able to get it with the save. Emo stunned up by the paralyzing cast, then brought down. Emo's off to the side, looking for the TP. Arteezy is able to find
He's not getting out.
The bash is there. Arteezy cancels the TP.
That was such a nice move from EG there. Even though Morph gets the Morph off, Abed ready with the TP. This is why I like Boots of Travel, and I really like it in this game. A lot of value because you have like good jumpers, especially once like Tusk gets also a Blink Dagger and he's getting very close.
I mean, it just feels like we're in not just a similar position as Game 1, but an even worse one this time around for IG. But what do they do against this? Everything's just gone right for EG. They played the opening so well that Arteezy's just been set up for a perfect game. And IG, they just don't have a core that can stand toe-to-toe with this Alchemist at this stage.
Gonna back away, try to poke it. kill the wards.
Radiant's middle
Like
tower
once you
is
get that
under
Abyssal
attack.
Blade, you can get even a better jump, the instant initiation. Maybe Morph won't even be able to get the Morph next time. Next Roche will respawn, may respawn in a minute and 30 seconds.
Full Greaves on Ice. For the next fight, it very much is getting to a point of just where does the damage come from IG? They've got the burst with the E-Blade, but at this stage, again, EG, they just have the items to be able to offset that initial jump that IG do have amongst them. But in terms of sustained damage over the fights, they just don't have that core that's going to be able to really provide that. Most of the time, Emo's going to have to shift straight into strength as soon as EG turn, and Fly just doesn't have the items quite yet to be able to carry.
Yeah, I feel like we've said that a couple times already, like Fly struggling, going into Shard. That's gonna help, you know, dealing 2% of the max HP. As a pure damage, not too bad of a Shard. Ice, tanking up on his Timbersaw. Full Guardian Greaves, so that's one way of dispelling things, keeping people alive. Casual Sand, I see a lot of Casual Sand builds, because this item is just so good, you don't even have to upgrade it.
Yeah, 24% self HP regen and lifesteal out. 20. Now in Dota 2, 24. That's a big number.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
I mean, 24 is a big number in real life as well. Depends what we're talking about.
Yeah. 24 million.
$24 million,
Radiant's
yeah.
top barracks are under attack.
So the payment I'll be receiving for this game.
Alright, it's not just that, you know, it's a 16 strength, 16 damage, it's 16% status resistance.
Yeah. I mean, you add them all together and you've got an even bigger number than 24. 14k lead, 16-9. EG, they're going to have the option to hold and pretty much just wait for the next Roche if they want to. A couple of minutes until that's up. Full Abyssal. Might even be getting to territory where some of EG's heroes could look towards Arteezy for an Agonist. So that farmed this game. IG stepping over. Can they get a jump off? Arteezy is going to be the one to go. Straight over towards Ollie. Ollie getting on, he's going to get burst down by Ice. Ollie buys back immediately. Fly coming in with the BKB. Emo trying to look towards Armin, but Armin's able to break away. Arteezy turns around. Fly goes down. Over he goes towards Emo. Emo's cut down. Double kill for Arteezy as IG.
Ollie wants back. They
He's
see
trying
him.
to live with the Shadow Emblem, but they have the detection. It's 4 dead. And Fly's brought back, but he cannot re-enter this fight with 3 of his teammates down.
That was such a sick save from Crit there. With the Snowball, Alchemist had the ulti running, so like those seconds inside the Snowball allows them to reset. Extra regeneration kicks in, now they can go in to the bottom lane. Roche will respawn in a minute and 20 seconds. They also killed the Oracle, he bought back, died again. Also a buyback from Fly.
Radiant's
that
top
hurts.
barracks are under attack.
Now already a man that didn't have a lot of money. He's now got even less. Right down there. I mean, Arteezy, at this stage, he's tripling the net worth of
Radiant
Fly.
structures, they're fortified.
28 minutes in, and obviously it's an Alchemist you expect to leap, but that much of a difference definitely doesn't feel good for the Bloodseeker.
He's just not going to be able to scale. Right now, he's 9,000 against 27,000 Alchemists.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Well, it's a tough one for
It's like
IG.
3 times, it's exactly 3 times. Roche, 35 seconds, they're scouting things out with the courier.
As I go.
I mean, what's the play? You're IG in this position. What are you trying to do? How can you have a chance of taking down EG's team fight? Who can you jump and say, we go for this hero, we'll give ourselves a little bit of a chance in the team?
They could potentially burst Puck if he doesn't get any spells off to not like keep them in place. Problem is, Shaman did not have a Blink Dagger. Those fights he's bringing once, it's going to be much easier for them to initiate. JT with the Blink BKB, like he can be the one. They have, what, 1 BKB on the side of EG, and that's, they don't even have a BKB, never mind. So yeah, if you're caught inside of the arena, it would be a bit problematic. You know, you're putting me in a bad spot. Like, what do they need to do? Then I need to like think of an excuse what needs to happen, and it's just like an Alchemist show pretty much. He's getting close to the Eagle song.
I mean, he's pretty much 6-slotted RTZ here, 30 minutes in, once that Swift Blink's done, which it will be.
Then I need to start lying, like what needs to happen, yada, yada, yada. Like, this might be it. They lose one fight inside the pit. EG takes the Roche. They might GG out. Couriers inside the pit. Just looking at each other.
Got it.
We have it. 30 minutes. Yeah, you can definitely consider that 6-slotted
Illusion.
RTZ. Perfect farm this game. Just as he pretty much has been having it all 4 performances. G, just getting to play the exact Dota that they planned for.
There it is. Arteezy, Spider Leg, Swift Blink. Like, he's gonna be zooming in those team fights. Let's see the move speed.
Straight over the wall from Shaman. Kaka's gone. JT will be able to turn Arteezy over towards the arena.
Now the snowball.
Chris going to be able to buy some time as they're moving over towards Emo. Emo has been false promise. He's got to back off though. A lot of damage coming out from EG. JT's trying to run. Getting taken out by the cleave at the battlefield. Arteezy 4 dead. 5 dead. It's a team wipe. No buybacks. It's over. GG is called. As EG, yet again, just a brilliant performance. We've seen it every single game from them so far. They have turned up. Look, as I said, pretty much the best opening from EG I've seen at a tournament.